understand how these processes work, what we're discussing is what's coming from the Madlanga Commission, which is a judicial process that was started by the president himself. Now, from that, you then have the ad hoc committee of parliament. Now, with the ad hoc committee of parliament, the parliament established the ad hoc committee. It has the powers to do so. So remember, it's the legislature. They have the powers to be able to institute a process of investigation. They're even able to subpoena witnesses to come into the ad hoc committee and actually to testify, which is, I think, one of the most important things that Julius Malema said was that we are not a secondary structure or a substructure of the Madlanga Commission. Madlanga Commission is the Madlanga Commission on its own. Once it has been concluded, a report will be drafted and then it will be sent to the president. Even though I do feel that Senzo Mkhunu has implicated the president in him saying that the closing of the political task team, he had actually spoken to the president. That means the president will be required to come in and actually confirm, did they speak to him and what was his grounds for saying it must be closed? But that's the Madlanga Commission. Ad hoc committee is for parliament. The people that do the interrogation are now the members of parliament, which is quite interesting because you find that there are people who have conflict of interest where they are members of parliament, but at the same time, they are being accused by Tlantla Kwanas. I don't know what, before that, let me say, the key witnesses to the ad hoc committee, now we're talking the ad hoc committee, is Tlantla Kwanas himself, who was the first witness and has been cross-examined by the members of parliament. And for the first time, I actually saw members of parliament being quiet and actually listening to him. They spend hours debating some of the most frivolous of things. But for the first time, this time around, they were actually listening to him. You have Fanima Semola, who is to follow. I'm not sure if he's gone yet, but I know he's to follow. Shadrach Sibia, I saw he started his testimony today. A bombshell. Some have summarized it to 6-7 points that came from Ntantla Mkhwana's, where he's spoken about the crime intelligence situation and saying that there should be a reboot of the crime intelligence because of how rotten the structure is. He also spoke about the surveillance, active surveillance that is currently taking place of members of parliament, which is why you wonder why a politician